Hi, good evening, and welcome to the Class of 2020's Senior Awards Night. I'm Trina Olson, one of the high school counselors, and we would like to thank you all for tuning in tonight as we celebrate many of the accomplishments of our wonderful Class of 2020. In the interest of time, please hold your applause until the end of the ceremony. Thank you.
Good evening, Malacca High School. My name is Andy Nelson. I teach band at Malacca High School, and I'm also the senior advisor. Usually we start the ceremony by talking about our senior class officers, and this year is no different. Our senior class officers this year were President Brenda Pollard, Vice President Matt Freudenberg, and Secretary-Treasurer Logan Stephenson. They've done a fantastic job. We'll be presenting them with certificates at our commencement ceremony, which they're working really hard to plan along with Mr. Patnode and myself right now. So a thumbs up to those people. They've done a really fantastic job this year.
The Agriculture Department would like to recognize our senior graduating FFA members, starting with Dalton Berger, Sophia Chalberg, Drake Hempel, Connor Lemon, Sergio Maldonado, Coleman Parkos, Megan Polander, Cody Schramm, and Matt Freudenberg.
Next, we would like to honor those that received their state FFA degree. The state FFA degree is the highest degree a chapter member can earn from their state association. Dalton Berger, Connor Lennon, Coleman Parkos, Megan Polander, Cody Schramm, Matt Freudenberg, and Sophia Chalberg.
Next, we'd like to recognize senior members that were in Advanced Power Mechanics involved with the Super Mileage Challenge. This group had a fantastic car in works, and their time got cut just a little bit short. Recognizing today Blake Freudenberg, Ian Hansen, Dakota Lysing, Hayden McAlpine Plude, Austin Mullet, Coleman Parkos, Cody Schramm, Dylan Solomon, and Alex Van Blerikoff. Good job, guys.
Our last group of kids we would like to recognize is our outgoing FFA officers. President Dalton Berger, Vice President Matt Freudenberg, Treasurer Sergio Maldonado, Secretary Coleman Parkos, and Sentinel Sophia Chalberg.
Welcome and congratulations to the class of 2020. I'm going to recognize three young ladies for outstanding performance and achievement in art. Maya Sprozig, Abigail Tomey, and Dara Schneider. Way to go, girls. Go Wolves.
What's up, boys? Mr. V here. Hope all is well. For those of you that don't know me, my name is Tony Vesadal. I'm the building trades instructor here at Malacca Public Schools. I'd like to take this opportunity to recognize 14 young men for an awesome job this year in our building trades program 2020. The following students are Blaine Burma, Caden Carroll, Jordan Fonda, Alden Grimm, Jordan Haubarger, Ian Hansen, Grayson Hill, Logan Lindgren, Trevor Nelson, Cody Schramm, Dominic Smith, Gunnar Smith, Dylan Solomon, and Logan Stephenson. Again, I'd like to thank all these young men for an awesome year, for quality work. These young men learned lots of skill sets. They learned how to work together. They learned how to problem solve, and they did an awesome job. I know that their year got cut short, but we were to the point where we were almost completed. All we had left was the siding and some of the millwork inside. Again, thank you for a great year. I appreciate all your effort, and I wish the best for all of you in the future. If you need anything from me in the future, any contact, reference, whatever it may be, please contact me, email me, call me, leave a message. Whatever I can do to help you in the future, I certainly will do it. The last thing I'd like to talk about a little bit is when the house is completed, it'll probably be in the back parking lot. It'll be moved away to the back. If you'd like to take your parents in and tour it towards the end of May, you're certainly welcome to do that. Please practice social distancing. And again, take your parents in there. Check it out if you'd like to. I apologize. Normally we have a end of the year barbecue and an open house. And unfortunately that didn't happen this year. So again, thanks guys. Have a great rest of the year. I know school's almost over. You're right to the end. But good luck to your future. And hope all goes well for you. And again, if you need anything, let me know. And I'd like to just do a shout out to all the seniors. Congratulations on a great year. Again, I know you probably feel like you got cut short, but there's a lot of good things that happened throughout the years in your high school career and your senior year. I'm super proud of everyone, super proud to be a part of a great school and a great program. So to all of you, good luck, and you guys take care.
My name is Jennifer Taylor, and I'm presenting awards tonight on behalf of the Business Department, both Mrs. Rom and myself. The first awards we have tonight go to the Outstanding Accounting Students. Each year we pick a student who has taken both Accounting 1 and Accounting 2 and has demonstrated knowledge and achievement in the accounting areas. This year's Outstanding Accounting Student Award goes to two students. We have our first student, Logan Malachek, and our second, Zion Evans. Congratulations to both of you. The next award is for the 2019-2020 Outstanding Business Student. This award goes to a student who has taken a number of the business elective classes and has demonstrated excellent grades and knowledge in the various coursework. They have gone above and beyond in their projects and academic work. This year's student took the lead on a couple of big projects, most notably organizing and running a raffle to raise $600 for cystic fibrosis and giving away over $1,000 in prizes. This project was a huge success, in big part to this year's Outstanding Business Student Award, Austin Marudas. It is also my privilege to give out a few more awards for outstanding achievement in business. This year we have chosen students who have shown an interest in the career areas of business, students that have taken many or even all of the business elective classes, and who have shown excellent academic achievement in those courses. This year I would like to honor Garrett Hall, Zion Evans, Maya Sprosing, Jackson Berg for an award for outstanding achievement in business. Thank you, and congratulations, seniors.
Well, hi, I'm Audrey French, English teacher here at Malacca High School, and I am here to hand out our English awards from Malacca High School. There's two awards we like to hand out. Our writing award for the university writing class, and then our university literature class. The students have taken the university writing class, have accelerated in other English classes up to this point, and will also be getting 4 credits from the University of Minnesota. It's in first semester with accordance with the University of Minnesota. The class focuses on 4 professional papers with a multitude of rewrites and peer editing. Our 2 major research papers are the ethnography and our trends paper. The ethnography paper has the student find a subculture out in the community where the student will look at personalities, communication, attire, artifacts, space that the group meets and works in. The purpose is to bring understanding to how we work in groups, and then be able to apply what is learned to all aspects of society. the students become anthropologists. And in a sense, they take a step back and they question and research and study our culture. The other major paper we have is a trends paper, and that is the typical historical research paper, but then they explore how this will change and move into the future. The students become research assistants, which is a big part of the University of Minnesota. I would like to present the Writing Awards to the students who went above and beyond with their research, with their time and commitment. Those awards go to Rachel Gruba, Araya Heinen, Caitlyn Keel, Kyle Klein, Sarah Manileff, Austin Marudis, Logan Malachek, Emma Nord, Stephanie Patton, Haley Peel, Morgan Pipkin, Blake Rose, Jalen Taylor, Mason Boschel, and Courtney Wallace. Another award that we like to hand out is our Literature Award. This is also a class through the University of Minnesota, and it is writing intensive as well. The students in this class will also receive 4 credits from the University of Minnesota. The literature class reads over 7 novels, poems, movies, and we also get to hear guest speakers. Then we write reactions to everything. We write 3 reactions to each novel, plus reactions to the speakers, the poetry, or whatever video we might be watching that week. And then we also write a professional essay to put in the mix of all that. We put it all together into a portfolio that hopefully we'll be able to see at some grad parties this summer. The work here is intense, but the point is that we can bring an understanding to all the different cultures, religions, stereotypes, and all the socioeconomic backgrounds that make up not only Malacca, but Minnesota, but the United States as well. I'm amazed at the students' insight and their depth of understanding for critical thinking and connecting from the 1800s in today's times, and even then some. How we can look to the future using literature. These students write with amazing sensitivity and honesty at a depth that just melts my heart for the future, and knowing that we have these strong thinkers and believers of what it's going to take to keep us moving forward. I can't wait to read what they write. They have analyzed and thought deeply, and yet really keep up with an intensing amount of work that they have to do. The Literature Awards this year go to Dalton Berger, Sophie Chalberg, Rebecca Erickson, Araya Heinen, Caitlyn Keel, Kyle Klein, Sergio Maldonado, Sarah Manileff, Austin Marudis, Logan Malachek, Emma Nord, Olivia Brodsky, Haley Peel, Morgan Pipkin, Blake Rose, Jalen Taylor, and Courtney Wallace. On top of that, the English department has one final award, an overall 4 years of exploring their writing and understanding of literature. This student also pushed herself with ethnography with the Mille Lacs County domestic court system and researching vaccines in America. Pretty ironic. With an internal drive for facts and her understanding of human connections, but it is her internal desire that she understands that we need to work together for the good of the world. And it is with great honor I would like to acknowledge Aubrey Vivant with the 4-year Reading and Writing Award from the Malacca High School English Department. Congratulations, Aubrey.
Hello, I am Julie Hardy-Weidenborner from the Facts Department, Family and Consumer Science Department. I would like to recognize the following seniors. Mason Davis is the first one. He has been an amazing young man with huge amount of growth this entire year. Had him in Life Smarts and now in Foods and Nutrition. Congratulations, Mason. Next one, Abby Tolme. Abby has been a fantastic student. She works very hard, and she is doing a great job helping others and really speaking out and has found her wings this semester. Third, Sabrina Ovo. Sabrina has really excelled in foods and nutrition class. Hayden Holtman, who did an amazing job in Life Smarts with his field experience and has helped organize a couple of them, including one with his family. Congratulations, Hayden. And Rebecca Erickson, who has really shined in parenting and child development class. Rebecca has many, many gifts and lots of things to offer her classmates. Thank you. Have a great night.
Hi, seniors. Before I get started, I just wanted to say I hope you're having a good end of your school year and that you guys are missed very much. And also congratulations on graduation. So this is on behalf of the math department. We actually have 2 awards. Mr. Wenner will be giving out another one. So this is going to be for last year when you guys took the MCA math test. So when you were a junior, these are for kids who scored an exceed standard on that test, which is really hard to do. It's a pretty tough thing to do year to year. So we've got these little medals, and we'll be sending these home with you. Okay, so I'll just kind of list out the names. So Dalton Berger, Drake Hempel, Alec James, Abby Larson, Sergio Maldonado, Logan Malachek, Megan Pollard, Seth Roden, Blake Rose, Harrison Shepard, Timothy Silkworth, Mason Voshell, and Andrew Winkler. Again, good job on this test. That's a really amazing score. Thank you.
Hey, seniors, congratulations on your accomplishments this year. I do every year hand out some awards for calculus, and what I base it on is that basically it's a participation thing, those who stuck it out and have earned college credit. And so I do have certificates of achievement here for you, which will be mailed out to everybody. Since I'm a W myself, I'm going to go in reverse alphabetical order. So I do have one for Andrew Winkler, Timothy Silkworth, Blake Rose, Logan Malachek, Sergio Maldonado, Kyle Klein, Rebecca Erickson, Grace Eggen, and Miranda Broberg. Again, super tough class. You guys stuck with it. You did very well. I'm super proud of you. Congratulations and good luck.
On behalf of the Malacca High School Science Department, we want to recognize 5 individuals from the 2020 class, senior graduating class, for their achievements in science. We have recognized in these individuals their ability to take science inquiry and to use it to further themselves in their observations and their understanding of science. Those individuals are in alphabetical order, first starting with Stella Kincannon, Zion Evans, Rachel Gruba, Emma Nord, and Jalen Taylor. On behalf of the Science Department, we wish all of you the best of luck in your degrees and your career choices, and we hope that your preparation and the hard work that you put in at this school has prepared you for whatever direction life takes you in. Congratulations.
Hello everyone, I'm James Taylor, and I'm here tonight to give some awards for the Social Studies Department. We have 5 awards to be given out tonight, and what the Social Studies does is look at students and how they've done in our department classes, and also look at students that have taken some of our college classes as well. I'm going to start off tonight with our first award winner, and read what some of the teachers have said about these people. The first one goes to Grace Eggen. This award is being given to Grace Eggen for excellence in social studies over the past 4 years at Malacca High School. She has approached each area of social studies with dedication, conscientiousness, and diligence. Grace has led by example with her peers throughout high school, exhibiting all the traits that make her a truly successful student. Grace is the type of student who always does more than is expected, whether it is a daily assignment or a project. She doesn't do it to seek praise and recognition, but does it for herself. It has been a true pleasure to have her in class, and we wish her much success. Our second award tonight goes to Jalen Taylor. This award is being given to Jalen Taylor for her excellence in social studies over the past 4 years at Malacca High School. She has been an asset in the classroom. Jalen approaches her studies with enthusiasm and inquisitiveness. What really sets Jalen apart from her peers is her willingness to be involved in class discussions. Jalen is the type of student who adds a new perspective to class discussions, often taking the position not being presented by her peers and moving discussions along to a deeper level. Her participation sets a standard for her peers in and out of the classroom. We have all enjoyed having Jalen in class and wish her success in her future endeavors. This next award is being given to Caitlyn Keel for her excellence in the social studies. Caitlyn has done a fantastic job in all of her social science classes. She's an excellent student who is great at discussion and asks great questions to help her own understanding. She really understands world history, economics, and 100% of Mr. Taylor's jokes in class. These are all necessary skills to understand in this world. Mr. Taylor is impressed with how Caitlyn can apply the day's lessons to real life. In world history, he moved her to the front because she was the only one in the class who would always discuss current events with him, even during her own work time. Also, Mr. Taylor suggests that if you have any questions about stocks, credit cards, or selling automobiles, contact Caitlyn. Our next award goes to Dalton Berger. The Social Studies Department is proud to honor Dalton with an award this year. Mr. Mikla had these words to say about Dalton. He has stood out because of his hard work and determination to always do his best. His thinking on topics would always go the extra mile in not only questioning, but also in problem solving in a very deep way. He's a very intelligent individual who not only consumes information, but instinctively can apply it to his life as well. We wish Dalton well in his future endeavors. Our last award tonight goes to Brenda Pollard. The Social Studies Department is proud to honor Brenda Pollard. Mr. Mikla had these words to say about her. In the classroom, Brenda is a quiet but tenacious consumer of knowledge. Her thirst for learning will put her well ahead of her peers when she gets to college. Brenda completed the senior to sophomore political science class with one of the highest grades in the class this year, which further points to her hard work and determination, traits which will serve her well in the future. The Social Studies Department is honored to give Brenda this award and wish her the best. Thank you.
Hello, class of 2020. You are strong. This is Shelley Ash, and I would just like to take a moment to recognize two different groups of people. The first one is the Yearbook Editor. She has done an outstanding job with her participation in the class for the last 2 years, and especially as the editor this year, Morgan Picken. Congratulations, Morgan. I'd also like to recognize the 5 seniors who were members of Student Council this year and for the leadership that they provided. First is President Grace Eggen. Second is Emily Colgrath. Then Brenda Pollard, followed by Aubrey Vivant, and finally Mason Bochelle. Way to go, guys. Seniors, you are strong.
Hello to the seniors of Malacca High School, and congratulations on your upcoming graduation. I'm Major General retired Jerry Lang, and like all of you, I too graduated from Malacca 50 years ago this month. And also like you, we are canceling our 50-year class reunion just like you are canceling your graduation ceremony. But don't let missing that 1-hour ceremony define the 12 years that you have put in to get to this point. I can tell you that you won't remember your graduation ceremony, but you'll surely remember the great experiences and all the great friends from the past 12 years. Congratulations also on your decision to join one of the branches of our armed forces. Again, like all of you, I was in your shoes 50 years ago, getting ready to ship off to basic training. And I'm sure that your anxiety level is pretty high right now, just like mine was back then. And when I was low crawling through about a foot of mud underneath the concertina warrior of basic training, never in my wildest dreams would I ever have imagined that I would be spending the next 42 years in the uniform of the American soldier. But I can tell you, it was one of the best decisions in my entire life. You are about to embark on a truly incredible journey, which I hope will bring you many years of satisfaction, both in your military career and your civilian careers outside the military. The Armed Forces is one of America's most honorable institutions, and it only accepts America's best men and women, and you can be proud to be a member of it. As you go through basic training and your subsequent advanced individual training, you will bring home memories that will last a lifetime. And as you begin your duties in your unit and you progress through your military career, you will gain friends that you will have a lifetime. The fact that you stepped forward, raised your right hand, and said, "I'll serve, send me," makes you so much better than the average citizen. And when America goes to sleep at night, and they cover themselves with that blanket of freedom, you'll know that it was provided to them by better men and women just like you. Having participated in and even led training exercises, humanitarian and peacekeeping missions, and even combat operations throughout the world, I'd like to give you some guiding principles that may serve you well. First of all, stay mission focused, execute the standard, and accept nothing less, even from your senior leaders. Draw your energy from your comrades and your loved ones, your parents, boyfriend, girlfriend. They worry about you. Don't forget to call them or write them frequently. Your family will often be your greatest strength in the months and years ahead. Take care of yourself, mentally, physically, and spiritually. Don't let the pessimist, the Hollywood elites, or the Blame America First crowd get you down. They're not worthy of your concern. And truth be told, they probably wish they could be heroes just like you. Keep your weapon clean and your bayonet sharp. But more importantly, that goes for your body and your mind as well. Take care of your fellow comrades. You are your brothers and sisters' keepers. That's one of the first lessons you'll learn in basic training. Again, thank you for your service to our country and becoming one of our fellow comrades in arms. I salute each and every one of you, and I wish you Godspeed wherever your military career takes you, and God bless.
My name is Damian Patnode, and I'm the principal here at Malacca High School. I have the privilege and honor to hand out the Principal Award. There are really no set criteria or anything in particular that I look for with this award, but I do try to recognize students who maybe fly under the radar a little bit in their time here at Malacca schools, or maybe overcome some significant challenge or whatnot. This year's recipient of the Principal's Award is Sam Tompkins. Sam is one of the nicest kids you will ever meet here at Malacca. He's always quick to chat with you, kind of blends into the crowd a little bit, but just overall just one of the nicest kids here we have at Malacca High School. My only knock on Sam is he doesn't believe that I shot this deer that I shot last year. He likes to give me a hard time about that. But Sam, you're this year's recipient of the Principal's Award here at Malacca High School. Congratulations and good luck, Sam.
Hello, this next award is on behalf of Malacca's chapter of the National Honor Society. So each year, MHS, our big project is to have a blood drive in the spring. So this year was kind of goofy. We had to have our blood drive at a church. It was kind of last minute, and kind of had to run around a lot to get it to work out, but it ended up working out great. So we met our goal amount for donations, and if we meet our goal amount, the American Red Cross gives us $500 for scholarship money for a deserving senior. So, it's always hard to pick because the NHS seniors are all great and wonderful. But this senior, again, is just an amazing NHS member. She did everything and does everything. She works hard, volunteers, has great ideas. Pretty hard to replace this student. It's going to be real tough next year not having her around. So this award, and also for her work at the blood drive, she helped me organize everything. She helped me check people in. She donated blood. Just a phenomenal young lady. So I've got a certificate in the amount of $500 for Aubrey Vivant. Again, just a phenomenal student. Aubrey, I'm very proud of you. You did an amazing job this year, also with Volunteer Club as well, of course. So you'll be missed very much, and congratulations. Thanks.
As band director, I would like to take a moment this evening to recognize our United States Marine Semper Fidelis winner. The winner this year is Brenda Pollard. Fantastic student. There are some very specific criteria that go along with this award. Let me just say that you have to play at a high level and you have to be an outstanding member of the band. And Brenda certainly meets all of those criteria. So Brenda, you will receive that certificate from the United States Marines at commencement ceremonies. Quick note to music parents. Our music awards, which are regularly given at our spring concerts, will be given via a virtual music ceremony that we are producing very shortly. So our John Philip Sousa Award, National School Choral Award, All-Star Band and Choir Awards, and our Top 5 Awards, and a few other things will all be presented virtually very soon. Look for them. Go Wolves!
Good evening. I'm Megan Vetter, and on behalf of the Malacca Scholarship Foundation Dollars for Scholars Board and the MSF Legacy Fund Campaign Committee, I am proud to be here celebrating tonight with family, friends, and our scholarship recipients. We strongly encourage you to share your photos of your at-home celebrations tonight using social media, using the hashtag MSF Awards 2020. MSF Awards 2020. As we all know, the cost of a college education continues to rise, and our graduates need all the financial help they can get in pursuing their future goals. We are so fortunate to have a community of individuals, businesses, and MHS alumni who place a high value on the future of our young people, which they demonstrate by making gifts to the Malacca Scholarship Foundation. We are extremely grateful to each and every one of our donors. Because of the generosity of people just like you, the Malacca chapter of Dollars for Scholars has awarded well over $1.5 million to over 1,800 Malacca High School graduates since our beginnings in 1987. As you may know, 2 years ago, we launched the Msf Legacy Fund campaign in response to an unprecedented gift and challenge by an MHS alumnus who wishes to remain anonymous. The challenge was raise $1 million by December 31st, 2021, and the donor's estate will match it with $2 million. Our community's response to that challenge has been absolutely tremendous, and to date, we have raised over $1.4 million. Because of the success of the Legacy Fund campaign, combined with the existing endowed scholarship funds, created over the last 33 years by other generous donors, this year we are awarding $164,850 to 71 graduates from the MHS class of 2020. We are thrilled to see this total increasing each year. Once all campaign pledges are paid in full and the matching donor's estate gift is dispersed, MSF will be able to award $220,000 in scholarships each and every year. Applications for our scholarships are fully submitted online through our website. This is an anonymous application and review process for the Volunteer Awards Committee. Applications are ranked on a point system created by Scholarship America Dollars for Scholars based on the following areas: academic performance, extracurricular activities, community service, work experience, letter of recommendation, and a submitted statement from the applicant. Scholarships are awarded based on the applicant's rankings as decided by the total points awarded in each of these categories. To the students receiving our awards tonight, we ask you to please be sure to read through the memo included with your scholarship and follow all necessary instructions in order to accept and complete verification of your awards. Also, it is imperative, that means important, and you must do it, that you write thank you notes to the sponsors of the scholarships you received. This is so very, very important. They love hearing from you, and it means a lot to them to get the thank you notes from the students every year. Please, please do this. This year, we will be reading the names of recipients alphabetically. Each recipient will also be sent a packet with further scholarship information, which, like I said, will contain the information about how to actually get your scholarship and where you can send your thank you note, which is important. Okay, the following 4 students will receive grants from the Malacca Scholarship Foundation: Hayden McAlpine-Plude, Clayton Nowak, and Gracie Struve. Each of you will receive information in the mail about your grants. That was only 3. I got it. I said 4, but it was only 3. All right. Bailey Berg. Bailey will be receiving the First National Bank of Malacca Endowment Scholarship for $1,000 and a Grecki Family Legacy Scholarship for $1,250. Jackson Berg. Jackson will be receiving an MSF Ultra Golf Scholarship for $1,000. Margot Bergansel. Margot will be receiving the Robert L. Erickson Memorial Endowment Scholarship for $1,250, the Vern and June Cook Memorial Endowment Scholarship for $500, and a Grecki Family Legacy Scholarship for $250. Dalton Berger. Dalton will be receiving an MSF Endowment Scholarship for $1,000, an MSF 2-year Legacy Scholarship for $1,000 per year, and the Minnesota Association of School Business Officers President's Scholarship for $1,000. Leighton Black. Leighton will be receiving the Andre and Elvina Swanson Memorial Endowment Scholarship for $600 and a Grecki Family Legacy Scholarship for $1,000. Miranda Broberg. Miranda will be receiving the Herb Claffey Memorial Endowment Scholarship for $500, the Bremer Bank of Princeton Scholarship for $1,000, and an MSF Ultra Golf Scholarship for $1,000. Barbara Brosvik Paulson. Barbara will be receiving the William Harrinan and Dean Isaacson STEM Endowment Scholarship for $1,000, a Charlie Johnson Memorial Endowment Scholarship for $1,000, and a Malacca Scholarship Foundation Legacy Fund Scholarship for $1,000. Sophia Chalberg. Sophia will be receiving a Charles R. Johnson Memorial Endowment Scholarship for $1,000, the Cindy Zilmer Memorial Endowment Scholarship for $1,000, and a Grecki Family Legacy Scholarship for $250. Stella Concannon. Stella will be receiving the Malacca Area Hospital District Endowment Scholarship for $1,000 and a Grecki Family Legacy Scholarship for $1,250. Roman Coro. Roman will be receiving the Tim and Mary Jo Harris Legacy Scholarship for $500. Grace Eggen. Grace will be receiving the First National Bank of Malacca Endowment Scholarship for $1,000, an ISD 912 Administration and School Board Scholarship for $350, and a Rick and Lynn Olson Legacy Scholarship for $1,000. Kelsey Elbert. Kelsey will be receiving the Malacca United Methodist Women's Scholarship for $250 and a Grecki Family Legacy Scholarship for $1,250. Rebecca Erickson. Rebecca will be receiving the Ken Trimble Memorial Endowment Scholarship for $500, a Virgil Atkins Memorial Scholarship for $1,500, and an MSF Ultra Golf Scholarship for $500. Zion Evans. Zion will be receiving a Richards Family Endowment Scholarship for $500 and the Dale Rosenberg Endowment Scholarship for $1,250.
Hello, my name is Damian Fish. I'm a teacher at the high school and also an MSF board member, and I'm going to be starting off with Blake Freudenberg. Blake, you're going to be receiving the Luddy Martinson Memorial Endowment Scholarship for $500. Rachel Gruba. Rachel will be receiving the Charles R. Johnson Memorial Endowment Scholarship for $1,000 and the Rick and Lynn Olson Legacy Scholarship for $1,500. Garrett Hall. Garrett will be receiving the Loretta Mae Dusty McCoy Memorial Endowment Scholarship for $500. Caitlyn Harris. Caitlyn will be receiving the Alvin and Marion Lamprecht Memorial Endowment Scholarship for $250 and the MHS Class of 1956 Legacy Scholarship for $250. Araya Heinen. Araya will be receiving the MHS Class of 1986 Legacy Scholarship for $1,250 and the Grecki Family Legacy Scholarship for $750. Hayden Haltman. Hayden will be receiving the Grecki Family Legacy Scholarship for $500 and the Governor Elmer L. Anderson Memorial Endowment Scholarship for $1,000. Jolene Hunder, the Vi and Twovi Salo Family Memorial Endowment Music Scholarship for $1,000. Alec James. Alec will be receiving the Velo Family Bergstrom, Ken and Becky Bergstrom Legacy Scholarship for $500. The John T. Jack Allen Memorial Endowment Scholarship for $1,000, the Forreston Fire and Rescue Legacy Scholarship for $500, and the Malacca Scholarship Foundation Legacy Fund Scholarship for $1,000. Caitlyn Keel. Caitlyn will be receiving the Franson Decorating Legacy Scholarship for $500 and the Mary Grecki Memorial 2-year Legacy Scholarship for a total of $5,000, $2,500 per year. Kyle Klein. Kyle will be receiving the Virgil Adkins Memorial Scholarship for $750, the First National Bank Legacy Scholarship for $1,000, and the Stephen Grecki Memorial 4-year Legacy Scholarship, a total of $5,000, which is $1,250 per year. Emily Colgraf will be receiving the Jacobson Family Memorial Endowment Scholarship for $500 and the Grecki Family Legacy Scholarship for $1,500. Taylor Kornevich Schwartz will be receiving the Dr. Paul J. Keith Memorial Endowment Scholarship for $1,000. Abby Larson. Abby will be receiving the Charles R. Johnson Memorial Endowment Scholarship for $1,000, the First National Bank 4-year Legacy Scholarship, which is $6,000 at $1,500 per year, and the Msf Legacy Fund Scholarship for $500. And Randall Lawrence. Randall will be receiving the Betsy Eichhoff Legacy Scholarship for $500.
Hi, my name is Marge Bowerly, and I am also a board member and the secretary of the Malacca Foundation Scholarship. So we'll start out with Kelly Lynn. Kelly will be receiving the Myron Swenson Memorial Scholarship for $1,000 and the MSF Ultra Golf Scholarship for $250 and the Gorecki Family Legacy Scholarship for $150 and the Doris Ruth Johnson Endowment Scholarship for $1,000. Camry Mock. Camry will be receiving the Leonard and Anna Sogging Johnson Memorial Endowment Scholarship for $1,000 and the Gorecki Family Legacy Scholarship for $250 and the Martha Osmo Gerald's Memorial Endowment Scholarship for $500 and the Ted and Jane Osmo Memorial Endowment Scholarship for $500. Sarah Maniloff will be receiving the Gorecki Family Legacy Scholarship for $1,000 and the Leonard M. and Gladys M. Paulson Memorial Endowment Scholarship for $1,000. Amanda Marquardt will be receiving the Keel Legacy Scholarship for $500. Austin Marudis will be receiving the Loretta May Dusty McCoy Memorial Endowment Scholarship for $500 and the Rick and Lynn Olson Legacy Scholarship for $2,000. Romy Marudis. Romy will be receiving the Carl E. Johnson Memorial Endowment Scholarship for $800. Melody Marks will be receiving the Malacca American Legion Endowment Scholarship for $500. Bryn Metling. Bryn will be receiving the MSF Legacy Fund Scholarship for $500, the Brian and Marge Bowerly Family Legacy Scholarship for $1,000, and the Irvin A. Monroe Memorial Scholarship for $1,000. Tyler Miedema will be receiving the Alternative Sources of Energy Scholarship for $1,600. Logan Malachek. Logan will be receiving the John and Artis Becklin Endowment Scholarship for $1,000 and the John and Artis Becklin Legacy Scholarship for $700 and the Virgil Atkins Memorial Scholarship for $300. Cheyenne Newbarth. Cheyenne will be receiving the Thora Allen Memorial Endowment Scholarship for $1,250. Emma Nord. Emma will be receiving the MSF 4-year Endowment Fund Scholarship for a total of $5,700, which is $1,300 the first year, $1,400 the second year, $1,500 for year 3 and 4. And she will be receiving the Charles R. Johnson Memorial Endowment Scholarship for $1,000 and the First National Bank Legacy Scholarship for $700. Olivia Oforowski will be receiving the Computer Science Engineering Endowment Scholarship for $1,000. Sabrina Ovo will be receiving the Gorecki Family Legacy Scholarship for $1,500.
Good evening. My name is Heather Fries, and I am an MSF board member. Coleman Parkos will be receiving the Alternative Sources of Energy Scholarship for $2,000 and the MSF Legacy Fund Scholarship for $500. Stephanie Patton will be receiving the Pete and Karen Hajdukovic Endowment Scholarship for $1,000 and the David Krieger Memorial Scholarship for $500 and the MSF Ultra Golf Scholarship for $1,000. Haley Peel will be receiving the Bill Jacobson Memorial 4-year scholarship at $1,000 per year, the First National Bank Legacy Scholarship at $1,500, and the Malacca Public Schools Staff Legacy Scholarship at $500. Morgan Pipkin will be receiving the MSF Endowment Scholarship for $1,000. Megan Polander will be receiving the Malacca Area Hospital District Endowment Scholarship for $1,000 and the Richards Family Endowment Scholarship for $500. Brenda Pollard will be receiving the First National Bank 4-year Legacy Scholarship for a total of $6,000 at $1,500 per year, the Chris Elin Volunteerism Legacy Scholarship at $1,000, and the MSF Legacy Fund Scholarship for $500. Blake Rose will be receiving the Malacca Scholarship Foundation Legacy Fund Scholarship for $1,000, the Rudolph C. Majorly Memorial Endowment Scholarship for $500, the Virgil Atkins Memorial Scholarship for $975, and the Alternative Sources of Energy Scholarship for $525. Alexandra Ryan will be receiving the Gorecki Family Legacy Scholarship for $1,500. Dara Schneider will be receiving the Wally Eklund Family Endowment Scholarship for $750. Harrison Shepard will be receiving the Pat Nelson Education Minnesota Scholarship for $1,000, the MSF Legacy Fund Scholarship for $1,000, and the Malacca Christmas Tour of Home Scholarship for $1,000. Mallory Shoemaker will be receiving the Burton Pete Allen Memorial Endowment Scholarship for $1,000, the Gary St. John Memorial Endowment Scholarship for $500, and the First National Bank Legacy Scholarship for $550. Timothy Silkworth will be receiving the First National Bank Employees Legacy Scholarship for $500. Gunnar Smith will be receiving the Jim's Mille Lacs Disposal Legacy Scholarship for $625, and the James and Roxanne Garrett's Family Legacy Scholarship for $625. Hannah Sorensen will be receiving the MSF Ultra Golf Scholarship for $1,000 and the MSF Legacy Fund Scholarship for $250.
Hello, I am Kathy Riebel. I am a board member for the Malacca Scholarship Foundation. I'm going to start with Maya Sprozik. She is receiving the Rick and Lynn Olson Legacy Scholarship for $500. The Gordon and Ione Allen Memorial Endowment Scholarship for $1,000. And the employees of the First National Bank of Malacca Endowment Scholarship for $500. Logan Stephenson. Logan is receiving the Malacca Scholarship Foundation Ultra Golf Tournament Scholarship for $250, the Gorecki Family Legacy Scholarship for $350, the Woodcraft by Quanix Legacy Scholarship for $500. Abigail Streff. Abigail is receiving the Curtin Eleanor Johnson Endowment Scholarship for $500. Jalen Taylor. Jalen is receiving the First National Bank of Malacca Legacy Scholarship for $1,750, and the Sandra Gurecki Memorial 4-Year Legacy Scholarship for $5,000, $1,250 for 4 years. Alexis Tesh. Alexis is receiving the Gurecki Family Legacy Scholarship for $1,500. Samuel Tompkins. Samuel is receiving the William and Laura Yort Legacy Scholarship for $500. Caitlyn Van Donsel. Caitlyn is receiving the MSF Legacy Fund Scholarship for $750. The Doug and Toby Henschel Family Memorial Endowment Scholarship for $500. Aubrey Vivant. Aubrey is receiving the First National Bank Legacy Scholarship for $500 and the Linda Gurecki 2-Year Legacy Scholarship for $5,000, $2,500 a year. Mason Voschel. Mason is receiving the Medtronic Endowment Scholarship for $500, the Mark and Kathy Riebel Legacy Scholarship for $500, the Mark and Kathy Riebel Endowment Scholarship for $500, the Gurecki Family Legacy Scholarship for $750. Courtney Wallace. Courtney is receiving the Robert L. Erickson Memorial Endowment Scholarship for $1,250, the First National Bank Legacy Scholarship for $500, the Barbara Gurecki Memorial 4-Year Legacy Scholarship for $5,000, $1,250 for 4 years. Dalton Warney. Dalton is receiving the East Central Energy Scholarship for $1,500 and the Gurecki Family Legacy Scholarship for $750. Adam Wills. Adam is receiving the Malacca Fire and Rescue Legacy Scholarship for $750. Deanna Wilson. Deanna is receiving the Greater Minnesota Area Chamber of Commerce Endowment Scholarship for $500, the MSF Endowment Scholarship for $1,500, and the MSF 2-Year Legacy Scholarship for $2,000, $1,000 a year. Andrew Winkler. Andrew is receiving the Mark Herzing Legacy Scholarship for $500 and the Gurecki Family Legacy Scholarship for $500. Lincoln Wolbert. Lincoln is receiving the Paul and Florence Olson Memorial Endowment Scholarship for $2,050. Thank you.
Well, hello, everyone. I'm Mary Hastings, one of the school counselors at Malacca High School. We just would like to thank you for helping us celebrate with the Senior Awards program for the class of 2020. We are so very proud of each and every one of you and can't wait to congratulate you in person. Have an awesome evening.